get this game underway. Tex, it feels just perfect for you to be joined here because you've got two players behind you who, one of them is probably, I would say, in regards as the greatest player of all time in Nicolas, and the other one is on his way to getting that status. As someone in that conversation, what can a neutral, what can someone for the first time ever joining our stream tonight expect from this stage?
Let's just say, I am so excited to be commentating this game. This could be game of the day potentially. And what can you expect? Well, you can expect a lot of antics from Anders. You don't know what you're going to get from him. And you can get from Nicolas ice cold, just silent killer. And that's what I describe Nicolas. And today, wow, I'm excited for this because neither of them won the first game, which makes this game twice as big.
You can see the career earnings there, what, over 1.6 million in total between the two of them. Their achievements ranked 3rd and 4th respectively on the FC Pro Global rankings as well. Who comes into this game with more confidence? Nicolas lost against LJR, but did he have a tougher opponent than Anders with the 1-0? Is that more a surprising result, Anders and the 1-0s?
I say Anders' result's more surprising because me and you both now know how good LJR is. Like, it's not a shock that he won, but it is a little bit to maybe the people watching. But today, going into this game right now, as we talk, I'd say Anders is the favourite just based off last year's achievements and who he is right now.
I mean, you can see how close sort of we were then to this stage as well. The personalities, so different. Anders will be vocal, he will get annoyed, he will almost get angry at himself, at his opponents, at his performance. On the other side of it, Nicolas, he could be 5-0 down and the exact same reaction will be if he's 5-0 up. How does that affect?
Let me tell you something. Anders is unhappy right now. He's just lost a 3-0 lead.
I mean, we heard him just backstage.
Yeah, his head is gone.
Yep.
But an angry Anders is an intimidating opponent. I remember last year, the very first game of Pro Open, he lost. I think he won his next game double digits. Yeah. So Nicolas is going to have a lot on his plate here. But let's see if he is hungry.
Well, here we go. There is 2 games as well taking place alongside it. The 1-0s taking on another former world champion in Manu Bachore. I'm excited to see how this game does transpire and what does happen in it. I would expect a Manu Bachore victory. However, the 1-0 has surprised me already today, and I'm sure it'll continue.
Going into this game, I'm expecting a Jafonzo-like performance from Manu this week. Just calm, convincing, even a much tougher group, top of the table.
Well, here is Kylian Mbappe to back up your prediction.
Yeah. He's different, I'm telling you. I've played him in practice this week.
What makes him better than the rest? Why is he so consistent?
It's the composure. It's the composure. If you watch and analyse him closely, he will just send runners and dribble around the pitch on R1, dribble, and you try to press him and you can't get there. And when you try and bite, he knows when you're going to bite and he'll just be in behind. His timing is impeccable.
Well, here we go. There was an early goal. Anders Vejrgang taking on Nicolas. Kylian Mbappe with the strike, finds the top corner, and angry Anders maybe is the most dangerous animal in this tournament. The other game that is taking place as well, we have to remind you, Abu Fouazi taking on LJR Peixoto. Abu Fouazi lost his first game 5-3 as LJR right now is second in the table on 3 points. We've all played one game, but I'll give you the lay of the land as it stands. Just a quick one on that game. You expect LJR to continue his winning ways and pick up another 3 points?
No, you know.
Okay.
I don't think it's possible to come here and drop a 0 point. Everybody at the tournament is too good to drop 0 points. And I think this is the game where Abu Fouazi can pick up his points and LJR's coming off a win. I might smell that. It smells like an upset. And I think Abu Fouazi might come back.
Well, I'm really intrigued. Obviously, we saw what happened between Anders and the 1-0 in that first game.
An angry Anders. I would rather play Anders coming off a win than a loss.
Here is Anders in the final third. Good tackle from Nicolas.
I don't think I've ever seen Anders lose 2 times in a row, and I don't think we will today. So
the last time I saw Anders lose convincingly was at the virtual Bundesliga when he got beat by Levi Finn. And I think the scoreline was actually quite narrow, but it was just a manner of victory. It was dominating. And since then, Anders went on to win the Euros and the World Championship.
And that's the sign of a good player. If you get battered and you're still in the game, and you're still there hard to beat, that's a sign of a winner. Like, we've seen plenty of times over the years where Nicolas has put in a poor performance and he just wins games. And I'd say Matty's the same.
Yeah, there's a knack to staying in the game.
It's a skill.
However, he could be out of the game if Anders takes his chances. Courtois with an incredible save. He was offside, but still, that will live in the mind of Anders.
That power shot cancel was nasty from
He sent him.
It sent me as well. Did it send you?
No, I expected it.
Of course, of course.
Mbappe could be in there. It's a ball over the top, and he will pull away from Virgil van Dijk, looking for the speed boost in the gap. Rio Ferdinand combined with Virgil just does enough. We have to remind you of those FC Pro Live items. Xavi Simons will be represented by Anders Vejrgang as Palacios, the Argentine. It's about 110k when I looked just then, as the Wonos looks to have got an equaliser here. It's Michael Elise with the finish.
Elise, you know, I've been using him in practice. He's a good player.
I was shocked when I saw him in the team.
He's got good play styles. He's got finesse shot.
Good links.
Good links. He's got dead balls, so you can do the same corner from the left side, the right side. So he's, yeah, I like him. He might be in my team next week, Richard.
Well, we do have Tex on the commentary position, one of the best players of all time. If you've got any questions for Tex, let us know in that chat. We'll get some questions fired over to him as Nicolas comes forward with Bruno Fernandes linking into Kevin De Bruyne. The two Mancunian midfielders linking up, and that just bounces wide for a corner. Van Dijk triggered at the near post, wins the header, but it's not green.
Nicolas corner. I thought that was goal band. I like this matchup though. An angry Anders versus a Nicolas set piece. Who comes out on top?
Well, you've played Nicolas in a lot of games, finals, semi-finals. What makes him? Obviously, he's got the term the Iceman. It's his nickname. He's gone by it for a few years now. But what makes him so difficult to play against? Because I would say that mechanically, he's perfected the basics as Didier Drogba fires through that defence and goes 2-0 up, and it probably, I would guess, is cueing a pause very shortly, so it gives us a little bit of time to talk about Nicolas.
He's just, the margins, he's the best at the little things, whether that's a set piece, whether that's...
Oh, that's 1-2 up.
What's going on here?
Well, he didn't die against Anders, and he's 2-1 up versus Manu Bachore, the Wonos.
I'm flipping my opinion. I am full on the One OS train. I'm here to the end now.
And
I'm a supporter. I'm a fan.
Any of the people out there who did get their hands on Al Abed, the in-game item that is represented by him, good luck to you, because he's on his way up as it stands.
But going back to Nicolas, it's just the little things he's the best at. Like, I played a 50-50 game with him in the UCL Winners' Final. A 50-50 game. And he beat me because he had corners and I didn't. So it's the little margins that are always in his favour, and that might be from having the two coaches that he does employ.
Garrincha just looking to get the better of Theo Hernandez, but very few players can ever do that. One of the only items to be selected, I think, I'm going to go out on a limb and say every single time we've played this season in FC 25, from the global qualifier to week 1 and week 2. Maybe a set of draft requirements one week just means no Van Dijk, no Theo Hernandez, just to see who else is picked. Would you like?
No. I need my corners. If you do that, don't let that be week 3, because I will be doing a complaint.
Formal written complaint. How important is chemistry coming in from Jamejez?
This is how you pronounce it. It's a I think you've done that. Jamejez, I will go for that one. But chemistry, it's important. But I don't think it's as important as people make out. Like, if you play Mbappe on 0 chemistry, he's still Mbappe at the end of the day. It's not going to be the end of the world. But on a team, on a Nicolas corner, I'm going to stay silent, commentate it now.
Whipped into the box. Van Dijk wins the header, but Courtois is equal to it. Idris coming in with power shot plus or finesse plus. Let's get a poll. Let's get a poll in the chat.
Come on, do a poll, do a poll. I think power shot's gonna wipe the floor, but me, I'm picking finesse. I'm not very good at setting up the power shot, but finesse, that's me, and I'm hoping we can see some next week when I'm in action.
Chrome, where is Kovacic from? I don't actually know. Our geography's not great.
I don't even know who that is. Poor performance from Nicolas so far, quite lethargic.
I've had that one stored for a little while. You wanted to get it in at some point during the show. LJR and Abu Fawzi, slightly delayed kick-off, but LJR goes 1-0 up, 3 minutes in. Look to the bottom right corner, the ball's in the back of the net, Anders Vejrgang with it. The apology celebration.
Did you see the goal? It's a poor.
I didn't see the goal.
Nicolas has got to look at his goalkeeper there.
He's turned around and he's speaking to Red Light, you see here. This was the goal. He got the bounce, Courtois. Oh. It's just not a good goal, is it?
You got to have words with the goalkeeper there. And 3-0
just
already.
I don't know if you can see just the two players side by side in that game. Obviously Anders' side and then Nicolas's side. Just looking at how they operate is so interesting. Nicolas headset off, talking to the coach, seeing what's happening. On the other side of it, Anders gets a little rant out, locks back in.
Do you think do you think Anders would play at the same level if you told him he can't talk? Like if you told him he has to be silent for 90 minutes, do you think he could still, or do you think you need to get him going?
I think he needs it to get him going. As you can see there, Nicolas, he does love a pause, doesn't he, Nico? He always has.
I mean the coaches get paid for something, and he's got 2 of them. You get 3 pauses a game. He needs 6 pauses to get his money's worth.
The 1OS, probably the most surprising result of this so far. Bobby Charlton with the power shot, Courtois with a good save. 38 minutes gone, he's got a corner. The goalkeeper he's brought off the line, it's a poor corner.
The corner's been poor today.
He actually made it for Stam as well, rather than Van Dijk, which doesn't seem by design.
This is a surprising result. Well, look, I will say about it, in that Anders-Nicolas game, it's 3-0 to Anders. So if we're going off the first game, advantage Nicolas.
4-4. Just look at that runner at the top of their pitch. Still in play if he decides to go there, Manu. Here is Dallo. Bringing in Bobby Charlton. Great finish. He makes it look so easy.
It's like you just play and it looks like the opponent's not trying. The pass was on, he just dribbles a little bit and then all of a sudden the defence is split. He does it better than anyone I've seen.
It's just... Is it bad defending that?
I don't know, because... What was it, 4? It's 4.
Anders Vejrgang leading 4-0 at this current moment.
I don't want to say it's bad defending because I played Manu in practice.
He does that against you.
And the same was being done to me. So, yeah. It's, I don't know what to say. It's just good. It's just good.
Just seen a question in the chat from Ange. I've got the chat open. I can see you. Don't you worry about that. If you make an event for streamers to compete, who would win and why Ozio? The reason I asked that, he coached you for a little while, didn't he?
Yeah, Ozio. He used to be my coach. And
would he win if we invited all the streamers in?
Give him a month's practice. Ozio is a dangerous player. I tried to get him back a couple of years ago, and but he was too big for me. So he replied, but
we play at 6 PM. He can't come out when it's 6 PM.
But I'll tell you who wouldn't win. FG.
Manu Bachore, levelling up 2-2. Does Stokes count?
He's more of a streamer. No, I can't even say it. He beat me. He beat me the other day. I can't say anything.
I'm sure he's watching it at home. That's a beautiful Trivela from Gareth Bale. Abu Fawzi levels it up at 1 apiece.
Gareth Bale. Who else? That's his main man.
It is.
His main man.
Spoke to him before we started. I said, why Bale? He was like, I just love him.
Oh, I thought you meant you spoke to Bale. I'm like, no, you didn't.
Not yet. Not yet.
Soon. But no, you have players like that you love. Think of an example. Oh, hello. Come back.
Think over the top. Mbappe with the finesse shot. 38 minutes on the clock. That's not finished yet.
You know why this is interesting? If you remember last year at the EASports World Cup, wasn't Anders 4 or 5-0 up against Nicolas then, and Nicolas came back, or am I mistaken? I wasn't at the tournament. I think you're on.
LJR Peixoto coming into the ascendancy. Lauren James looking for the player lock into Didier Drogba.
This group's a bit mixy so far. It's really tight.
Yeah, it's surprising me. And I think a lot of it comes down to we didn't know what to expect from Abu Fazi and the One-O's. I think a lot of people at home probably thought they're going to get beat in most rounds, and then we'd start to see sort of a 4-horse race for 3 spots, when in reality it's really, really tight. Which play style is better, power shot plus or finesse shot? 67% coming in with the power shot. It'd be great timing for Didier Drogba to put one in the top bins now. However, that's only someone with a finesse.
You know what? He used both.
Sway the boat.
He used both magnificently.
He did.
He faked the power shot, because you got to watch the power shot. It's the most deadly shot in the game. You got to watch it, and he's done it perfectly.
Talk me through it again.
Look, fake power shot, and Abu Fazi obviously has to overcommit to block it, and it leaves open lanes. So if you can perfect both, you're dangerous.
So people at home, they're thinking, how do I do that? What's the input? How do I fake a shot?
So to cancel anything in the game, you click L2 and R2 as it's happening. So he's clicked power shot then, and as he's gone to kick the ball, he's gone L2 and R2. And it's very effective, because you can do it on skill moves as well. And you can become unpredictable and just a much better player in general.
2-2 in this particular matchup. If you did do the Hendrix SBAC, as I did, you'll be wanting Manu Vittori to continue winning and get that item to be further upgraded. As for Al Abed, very cheap on the market at the moment, but there's a lot of good items coming in from Saudi Arabia at the moment. So I recently completed that Aubameyang flashback.
Me too.
Really good.
Well, did you play any champs with him?
Played a little bit more. I actually played more rivals.
Really?
Yeah.
He came into my RTG and got me 15-0. So thank you, Aubameyang.
I think he's got a unique body type, I want to say. So he feels a little bit naughty on the ball.
I just turn and shoot with him. Finesse shot. I'm
There
not
you
really
go.
a dribbler anymore.
That vote came in, didn't it? Two at this moment. The One-O's currently sat on 1 point. That's a ball over the top. Van Dijk gets up and wins it.
You know, next week with my opponents, I hope none of them pick Bobby Charlton. I hope none of them pick Drogba. But I don't think it's going to be like that.
Here comes Manu.
Look at the way he dribbles. So much space.
Is that just all left stick, or is he...
I think it's some R1.
Nicholas with another goal to get back into this game, and as a comeback is coming on, we have someone coming back to the commentary desk as well. FG, welcome in.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello to everyone in the Twitch chat. I'm seeing stuff. I did see that mention of me when you were talking about the Creator League, Donny. If there's a Creator League. I mean, funnily enough, I've played against Ozio, and yeah, he absolutely destroyed me. So yeah.
I wasn't expecting that answer.
No, honestly, he's good. He's better than you.
We
I
used
wish
to,
he was
honestly,
playing.
no lie, we used to play back on 19, and our games would be like 60-40 to me. Like, genuinely, he was really good.
He's so good. He's so good. Someone just said in the Twitch chat, FG hold 2-0. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Wonderful play from Manu Vittori.
That's special.
Unbelievable. The link-up play on the edge of the box. He cut him open. Slightly fortunate with the bounce back, but have a look at this. Rafael out into Mbappe, back to Dembele, round the corner. Tio Hernandez played the ball onside in a cool
The timing
finish.
of that pass is world class. And this is where he's unpredictable. Sometimes he'll just R1 dribble, shoot. And then this time, he's R1 dribble, pass. It's hard to deal with. It's so simple, but he does it so well.
A lot of the people in the chat are asking what the Mystery Nation is. Do you know what it is yet, Buckley?
I don't. Any more clues floating about?
I mean, you know, I like food, right? You know,
I do,
like
yeah.
yeah, cheers, mate. Right, okay, what about this one? Pastisada.
Pastisada?
Yeah, there's your clue. It's a beef stew. Something like that, isn't it?
Barnsley?
It's not Barnsley, pal, no. Wonder if we'll ever get Barnsley as a Mystery Nation.
Mystery Club.
Mystery Nation.
That's a ball over the top. Valverde trying to hustle and bustle. Theo Hernandez out the way.
Somebody just said the mystery country is Texas. It's not, mate.
Goal in this game. The 1OS simply doesn't go away. Bobby Charlton with the goal.
This is so surprising. The 1OS could be on 6 points. If he beat Anders and held on to this, it could be 6.
Speaking of Anders, I don't know if you see that in the bottom right corner. He's willing away in celebration. He's just put the ball in the back of the net. It's 5-2. Let's have a look at it in greater detail. Garincha into Rayton, back to Garincha. We've seen some really nice goals.
That's a big goal as well, obviously, after choking the lead in the first game and was 4-0 up, and now it's 4-2 in this game. That's a big goal.
Have you seen something that you're giggling to yourself?
I've had a bit of a nightmare here because people are telling me that's Greek. It's not Greece, by the way. The nation. I'm only going off what was in my ear, so.
Okay.
Any other clues?
I will give a clue, actually.
Colour of the flag? Red, white, and blue.
There you go.
That took you a while, didn't it?
There you go.
Just say, I'm a bad caster. I thought this game was 4-2, not 3-3, so I'll hold my hands up. I apologise. I just didn't think it was 3-3. My bad. I got to focus better. It's because FGs came in and started waffling. When are you leaving?
Yeah, I'll go actually. See you guys. Thank you.
No, that was harsh. I'm sorry.
Of course, FG knew something about food. From Jordan.
Jordan, I'm still here, mate. Cheers. He's not wrong, to be fair.
Theo Hernandez into Rafael Leao. What does the 1-0 have in his locker? That's a ball over the top. Leao will win it, nods it back into a dangerous area. There's a power shot there. He takes it. It's green time. What a good block at the back. What we got happening here? Nicolas refuses to lie down. Mbappe cuts it across for Ginola. Game still on, Tex.
Yeah, that game was never over. And with Nicolas, you never know, because he doesn't feel any pressure. If it's in the 90th minute and he's got the ball, you expect him to score. You expect him to create a chance. He doesn't really make mistakes.
LJ Peixoto and Abu Fouazi. We've not seen a lot of this game. However, Abu Fouazi looks to be 3-1 down, and it's a mistake. That would put LJ Peixoto top of the table, 6 points.
Which isn't ideal, because me and Brandon, we had a bet. We had a bet that he thinks LJR is going to come top of the table, and I got to buy him dinner later. So, LJR, can you stop winning, please, mate?
Well, Igor Silva, he's on his way up and up, and I have 23 of those in my transfer list. Thank you very much, LJR. Whipped into the box. The 1-0 with the header. It's green times. Frankie de Jong will clear the ball. We're going to keep with this game. It's the story of the round so far. The 1OS has been the story of the night. 4-4 draw versus Anders Vejrgang. You wait into the 92nd minute winning. Manu Pachore comes forward. It's her first time shot that stings the hands of Thibaut Courtois. And there we see the pause coming in. What else is happening around the grounds? Anders Vejrgang. Near post is wide open there, and he actually baited it quite well.
That's very good from Nicolas.
Another ball.
It makes you overthink. You overthink. You see the keeper off the line, and oh, I can shoot, and all of a sudden you can't. It's top tier keeper movement there.
Well, we've got loads of game to still dissect, because a slight delayed kickoff in this one between LJR and Abu Fouazi.
A big thing for 1OS. If he gets 3 points or gets a draw here, he's got 2 points from, on paper, the 2 hardest games in the group, potentially.
Yep.
So if he could kick on and get a few wins today, he could have an all-time shock here.
That's a ball over the top. Drogba's onside. It's red timed, and it just glances the side of the post.
Well, that is the meta this year. The first time through ball over the top. If you can do it at the right time and get that nailed down, it's a mistake, and get that nailed down, you're just a 10 times better player.
Any tips for people at home trying to master it? The first time over the top through ball?
Use a formation with a cam. God, good play.
Mbappe. Garincha at his fingertips. Just glides through the defence. It's green, and it's...
Expect that to go in.
You do. Unfortunate that he's not gone 6-3 up there.
It's poor defending though, that. He just walked through. You don't usually see that.
Talk me through that first time over the top through ball, for tips for people at home.
So you want to use a player with a cam, because that's the key to everything. That's the quarterback. You pass it into the cam, and as the ball's arriving to him, you send the striker on a run. You just only do a first-time through ball. And having a player like Bruno with long ball pass will go a million miles.
Anders was some very aggressive defending there, and it's worked out well for him. Van Dijk stepped in, won the ball back, and now looks to go 6-3 up. Didier Drogba with the step overs. Garincha, he's offside. Delano's got his flag up. And Nicolas wasting absolutely no time to get this game back underway. You'll probably feel as though there's a game in this for Nico. Just as we jump off it, LJR's gone a goal further into the lead. Theo Hernandez at the near post. Corner whipped into the box. The header is down into a dangerous area.
For sure. I mean, I predicted Abu Fazi to win that game, so I'm looking like a bit of an idiot right now.
I don't know, the next time when we get a pause, can we just have another look at that Nicolas attack? Because I feel as though it's a huge chance wasted. He had numbers over. We saw the corner given, but I do feel as though he's wasted an opportunity there.
I really want Nicolas to score the next goal here. I want to see a grandstand finish. I think another goal here, the comeback is definitely on, but the thing with Nicolas, when he gets in the final third, he don't usually waste the opportunities. He's like a robot. He gets those opportunities.
Hold on. Diego Dallo is
good foul. That's an unbelievable foul.
He'll go into the book.
The yellow. You do any tactical fouls?
Every time. Let's have a look at this tag. Talk me through it, Text. Should he have scored?
Yeah, I think. Let's watch it here. That's nice. He's got to take a touch there.
Did he play it too early?
The minute you pass it out to the left back there, you trap yourself a little bit. You can only come back inside or shoot. But if you have it with Ginola and take a touch, you can either shoot, go left or go right. So the minute you get the ball to the wing, you're a bit limited. So if you took a touch there, it would have provided a much better opportunity, but obviously he didn't.
This game's well in the balance at the moment. Bobby Charlton for the 1-0s runs straight into Theo Hernandez and gives Manu a chance to win it. The first time over the top through ball coming in. Yap Stam getting back. And this is end-to-end. It's like a basketball game. One attack each, probably, for each player to snatch.
He's got to play last attack here. You have to.
3 points. It's a long floated pass out wide. Theo Hernandez with Dallo in his path, but just does enough. The Portuguese full-back. Is he going to go direct into the attacking player? Savania wins himself a corner.
Ooh.
You know what usually happens when this ball gets whipped into the front post for Van Dijk? Savania keeps it alive. Bobby Charlton just forces it into Valverde, and the points will be split. One apiece. The 1-0s. He's got a draw against Anders and a draw against Manu.
This is where he has to capitalise, though. You've got the 2 hardest games out the way. Now you need to go on and get a couple wins, because there's no good drawing all games. You've got to win a few, and he's in a good position now. As you can see, he's all smiles.
He'll take it.
If you offered him that before the game, you say yes. No, but before the tournament, if you offer him two draws from the first 2, you say yes.
LJR,
it's unbelievable,
is the man in form at the moment, leading 5 goals to 1 against Abu Fouazi. He'll be on 6 points and will find himself sitting on the top of the table.
You watch him here. Every single attack, he gets it into Drogba straight away. Every single attack. There's no thought process. Just straight into Drogba, and then he works the power shots. And it's so simple, but it's so hard to defend.
I'm looking at a few of the names in Abu Fouazi's team. His squad selection seems quite odd.
Yeah.
Hamshake, I understand. Savania, we've seen a little bit. Rodman.
I don't know about Rodman. It's strange, but
just have a look at his centre-back as well.
Who's his centre-back?
When it goes there, we'll pick it up soon. Obviously, that game has got a little bit longer in it.
Here. You gonna go for a goal? Ooh, he's playing it smart.
83 minutes. There's quite a lot of time left on this game. The next possession is pivotal. If Anders can hold this to like 87, 88, it's game over. If Anders scores, it's game over. However, if Nicolas can snatch the ball back and force a little bit of late drama, I'm sure Anders will also be getting flashbacks to his first game, where he was leading for a long time.
This is great play though. Great play. Professional. I'd say a younger Anders from a year ago.
Flies forward.
He just goes forwards and tries to score, but this is where he's really developed.
He's matured.
Yeah, I'd say so. And it's for the better here, obviously. If he attacked 4 minutes ago and lost the ball, Nicolas could have countered, but yeah, he's kept it. He's kept it well here.
And with the seconds ticking down, a pause is cued. As we jump back on board here, Adeyemi in the attack for Abu Fwazi. Speed boost is perfect. It's a red time finish.
But it was an open goal. I know
was.
Ryan came on last week and says he thinks every red time shouldn't go in. But when it's an open goal, I don't mind it going in.
Frankie de Jong into Adeyemi. Is there something brewing here for Abu Fwazi? 20 minutes left.
Get another.
Van Dijk with a picture-perfect step out the back for
One
Pashogto.
thing to point out, Nicolas is going to be 0-2 now. 0-2. But which that's typical Nicolas fashion. If you look back at previous World Cups, he's always starting slow and towards the end, he just wins. And before you know it, he's out of the group and he's in the semi-final. So if anyone can come back from 0-2, Nicolas, he's one of the main men at doing that. He's done it plenty of times.
That's going to be a foul. It's not going to be taken quick, I guarantee you that. Van Dijk straight into the box. Just have a look at LJR. He's put Van Dijk on the line.
Let's play them on side.
But he's also,
I don't know what he's doing.
if he moves his Van Dijk into a good area, surely he wins the header. I'm not too sure what I just saw him from that free kick.
Yeah, it's too. I don't even know how to commentate. That was weird.
He probably will concede as well from it. Lauren James gets dispossessed. Let's jump on board with the last couple of minutes between Anders Vejrgang and Nicolas. Looks like Chamberlain on the pitch. Theo Hernandez, a warrior.
3 minutes. That's game over.
You'd put him in the Colosseum. It's gladiatorial from Theo Hernandez.
Gladiatorial.
It is.
Good word.
He will fight for you every single day. Wayne Rooney spins it into Adeyemi, but I just don't think there's enough time on the clock. Looks for the cutback. Anders Vejrgang will pick up a victory here at the FC Pro Open 25. He drew his first game 4-4, but he will pick up maximum points against the Iceman with a 5-3 victory. Tex, what we're making of that?
I think Anders is going to be annoyed still because he dropped points in the first game. But if you offered him at the start of the day a win against OS and a draw against Nicolas, do you think he would have taken that?
That way around, 100%. You'd much rather beat Nicolas than you want to win.
Yeah, so the bigger picture, 4 points from 2 games, it's not bad.
Yeah.
If you've got that ratio, you probably get out of the group. So if he keeps it up, he'll be out of the group and potentially a table topper. So he's going to be annoyed, but...
Well, everyone seems to be drawing against each other at the moment as well. Manu and 1OS 3-3 draw. The only thing that seems certain is that LJR winning games. However, with 10 minutes left to play...
Big finish on our hands here.
It's a 2-goal game. But, as I say that, gives the ball straight back. Drogba's in behind. A little bit of a mix-up at the back. LJR can't quite capitalise, and Abu Fwazi will throw his players forward again. Saliba standing across Adeyemi and just about keeps the pace demon away from him.
I got a feeling this is going to be one of those groups that go down to the wire.
There's a lot of draws at the minute. I mean, what we had, a 4-4, a 3-3. If we get a draw per round...
I think, obviously, Nicolas is 0-2, and Abu Fwazi is probably about to go 0-2. So they're the two at the bottom. Where with Nicolas, you expect them to get something, you expect them to pull it back. And if he pulls it back, then obviously someone's got to drop. It's going to get tight, it's going to get tasty.
I also think Nico is the sort of player that, say he went 1-4 today, he'd come back in January and win 5.
100%.
get 15
He's done it
points.
before.
Yeah.
You've seen him at previous World Cups. He's down and out, and he just finds a way. So, and that's why he's one of the best of all time. So,
You were obviously in that position last year where you had a poor week 1 and knew that week 2 you had to win. How does that mindset-wise work for you?
it helps.
You know that every single game is a must-win game.
Because usually when you go into a group, you're like, yeah, I can win that one if I lose that one. If I can lose that, I'll
you're
win
playing
that. Yeah,
maps.
you play in sort of matchups as well.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm playing
He's
this
gonna
guy
beat him.
first. So yeah. Where if you go into a clear picture, week 2, I have to win every game. You're more locked in. You just zone in to every single game you have, and it's just you versus the opponent. There's no more, I need him to win. It's just you. And it locked me in. I did way better week 2. So I'm going with the mindset into Group C, week 3, next Monday, where I'm just going to try and win every game and just try to batter all of my opponents. But I've got some hard ones in there.
We've had plenty of goals tonight, I've got to say. LJR's put 10 in, just on his own so far, and 5-3 seems to be the scoreline that everyone is liking. Abu Fawazgi 3, Manu Bachore 5, Nicolas 3, Anders 5. LJR Peixoto looking to add another 5-3 onto the tally, and 8 more goals.
I was wondering why you got such a big smile on your face. You invested in the right back, you invested.
I did. LJR, just quick synopsis on him, takes 6 points so far. Is he the man to beat?
Or
is it still Anders?
Man to beat. I think it's still Anders and Manu. They obviously, neither of them have lost the game yet. So, and LJR, he's playing good, he's playing dangerous, him getting the ball into Drogba, he's scoring goals, but I wouldn't say the man to beat right now. However, if he goes on to then beat one of Manu or Anders, then he could be the man to beat, and he's looking dangerous, so who knows?